Okay, right, we should be recording. Hello everybody, my name is Nice, and welcome to manga reviews. If you don't know, manga reviews is where I legit, aka couldn't think of anything to do, so I just grabbed my manga collection and just went, okay, boom, here it is. Just kidding. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've already got 2 episodes up, so I was like, hey, let's just continue the series, keep the series going strong. So today we're going to be looking at Demon Slayer. Not gonna lie, Demon Slayer is my favourite manga. I know it's a popular Shonen Jump, and I know from the people I have talked to, it's basically becoming what My Hero is for me. That being a very, very persistent, can't get away from it thing. But hey, it's my favourite series. If you don't like it, fair enough. If you like, I don't know, One Piece or something, you do you. But yeah, it's my favourite manga. It's not my favourite anime. Don't get me wrong, I love the anime. It's so good. But it's my favourite manga. So yeah, what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about the art, not art. The cover, the blurb, and it should be the spine. But I can't find the image of the spine because we can't have a perfect world, can we? Also, if you're watching this back to back from my other 2 manga reviews, or I just haven't seen if you have seen my other 2 manga reviews, I can say I used to have like a crappy camera that I used to record. I couldn't be bothered to set that up today, so I was like, hey, let's just try this. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not going back to the crappy camera. I refuse. So it's just going to be like this. Sorry if it's a little awkward for you. So anyway, Demon Slayer is about this boy right here called Tanjiro and his sister Nezuko. And so good. So good cover, Obviously, you got the 2 main characters kind of showing off, oh hey, these are the 2 main characters. Showing off, number 1, it's the first issue, the name in this really cool circle, and the artist, which I'm not going to pronounce because I refuse to offend anyone if I pronounce it wrong, which I probably do. Shut up, phone! Shush, you're forbidden to talk. Why isn't it on silent? Anyway, here is the blurb or summary. I don't know if you want to read it. Oh dear. Okay, pause it. Sorry if it's blurry. It wasn't blurry, in fact, when I got it. I think it's just Krita, which is the thing I'm using at the minute, 'cause I can't be bothered to get a Photoshop. This is free, so there you go. Honestly God though, I know I joked about it and said you wouldn't display manga like this at the back, but look at the art. So good. So good. I probably would get questions like, why are you displaying it like this? But look at it. It's awesome. So good. Also, rest in peace. If you've seen the other 2, rest in peace. The PlayStation 1 cases that he used for measurements. Rest in peace. You will be missed, at least by me, because I don't know why, but I generally found it funny. Here is the first page of the manga. There we go. It's in English because, to be honest, probably more English people are probably watching this. And English is the most common one of the most. There we go. I don't know why I was getting that sentence all mixed up. One of the most common common known languages. So for also, if you listen to this won't make any sense to you. Yeah, there you go. Move on. Anyway, to the time it took me. This is just a random timer I found on the internet. So there you go. It was the first search what came up. So it took me 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 38 seconds to read. And what a book! I just want to say about the art real quick. This panel, in my personal opinion, doesn't really show off that art as much, but the artwork in this, it's like you have a series, pick out a random series like One Punch Man, where some, if not most of the panels generally look like they just took it out of the anime and put it in the manga, which, don't get me wrong, that's so cool and looks like a piece of art. It really does. But this, it generally feels like someone just sat down and drew it. It didn't look like you did this and that to it. It generally just looks like someone had sat down without editing it, sat down, took out a pencil, and just started scribbling, you know. And it's so good. It's like, again, it's probably one of my favorite art styles to date. This person, they have probably my favorite art style now, and I love the way they have drawn the manga. So yeah, I'll give a quick summary and then talk about my personal biased opinions about it. Then I'll give off my really weird random rating for it, kind of like the completionist, where he goes, "Oh hey, complete it, play it," you know. Mine's like, collect it, read it by the first issue or something like that. I don't know. One day I'll work it out. One day. Anyway, so it's about Tanjiro, who is a woodcutter. When all of a sudden something really terrible happens. Also, I'm gonna try and get this as spoiler free as possible. If you've seen the other two, I explain it probably in a little bit more detail. It's about Tanjiro, this little kid that is a woodcutter, and like, I think charcoal cutter. I can't really remember that bit. Something terrible happens. I'm not gonna spoil it. And he ends up finding a man with I can't remember the mask, but he finds a very funny mask. And fun fact about the mask is, the artist and the director both agreed that his face was just too boring, apparently, I think. It's just a video I saw that I thought, oh hey, that's interesting, I'll say that in my review, like the thieving idiot that I am. Anyway, a Tengu mask, I think it is. They put a Tengu mask on to make him look more interesting. Meets with a guy with a Tengu mask and trains up to become a demon slayer. Obviously, I'm not going to give you the whole story. If you want to read the whole story, please read it for yourself. It's so good and so worth it. And obviously, I did skip out other plot points. Like, he meets a mysterious black-haired boy that tells him to go meet the man that can train him to become a demon slayer. Again, I'm not going to tell you what happens. Please buy it. So good. The rating I would give this is definitely collect it, because generally it feels so cool. And not gonna lie, I have seen the anime. Anime, pretty good. But like, reading this, and one of my favorite opinions about manga is that you're getting the artist, you're getting the guy who's made the story, like One Piece, you're getting his general, his actual vision of the story. And for the manga, for this person, you're getting their actual representation of the story they're telling. Where with anime, they will kind of change stuff. Like in One Punch Man, there's like a scene where they just put in a random car villain, like this villain made out of cars or something, and then I think they do take stuff out. But in the third issue, again, I won't ruin the third issue too much, but they give off a chunk of information for a character really early in the story, which you don't get in the anime until like near to the end. But even still, ooh, so good. The manga's so good. Again, I do rate this. Collect it, or at the very least, just get the first issue and read the first issue, because, like, in my personal opinion, you will not be disappointed in this story. It's so good, so good. But yeah, I do give it. Collect it. And again, there's my time. If you want, please see if you can beat me, I guess. If you're a fast reader, good for you. This is just, oh hey, this is how long it took me, and it might take you an hour or two. If it doesn't, it takes you like 30 seconds. One, Christ, did you even read the story? And two, pretty good. That's really fast. But honestly, God, even just like every panel is art, in my personal opinion, because it generally just feels like the artist, who is both, it's both the story and art by this person. It generally just feels like they have just sat down and writ. And one of my favorite things, and something, if you didn't know, I have webtoons. One of the very things I kind of want to put into that webtoon kind of comes from this, is that he will write little messages in some of the pages. So separating the chapters, there'll be like secrets that'll go, and like, oh hey, did you know this character likes eating burgers or something? Or like, he'll like thank you. Like, I think it's either in the second or third issue, he actually thanks you for buying the third issue, which not a lot of mangas do. where with One Piece, he will, like, at least in the 3-in-1 bit that I have, I don't know if he puts it in any of the other mangas, the single issue manga, but he does answer questions. So there'll be like a question of, oh hey, how did that character get this scar? And he'll answer it. And in Demon Slayer, he like generally says a thank you for every letter and apologizes straight after that he can't reply to them, which is, it baffles my mind how this person can be so polite. Well, not so polite. There are people in the world that are really polite, and I'm glad that this person is one of them that make this incredible manga. And I really hope they continue this story. I don't know if it's still serializing. It probably is. I don't know. Haven't really looked up that much for it, because again, I kind of wanted to read the manga kind of just blind. Because, and here's a fun story for you, and I'll tell you the opinion, not my opinion, the story of how I kind of got into Demon Slayer was I was in college at the time, and it was like a break time before we got to go, so like where I go, like the teacher went, just have 5 or 3 minutes just to calm down, and then get into that kind of like relaxed state when you're gone home, and you're not like, oh god, need to do work, a kid was watching Demon Slayer, but I'm not gonna ruin the fight. It was a fight of Tanjiro and a character with eyes on his hands. If you've seen or read the manga or seen the anime, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's the anime. I was like, oh my god, and I never got a chance to answer it until my friend, who once again, he was a friend that pushed me into doing my own webtoons, surprisingly enough, said, hey, have you seen this? And he showed me Demon Slayer. I was like, oh my god, because I know this is a manga review, but like, if you have to pick one or the other, like in my personal opinion, pick the manga, but it is on Netflix. If you're like, I don't really want to buy the manga, watch the anime, because oh my god, the anime blew me away with the animation. It blew me away. I should also warn you, there are some really dark moments. Obviously, it's called Demon Slayer. There is some really dark moments, but also comical moments, which I got an opinion off one of my friends. He said, oh, I do like the dark moments and the comical moments, but it feels like it doesn't really know what to be at certain times. I didn't have that problem. You might have that problem. Who knows? But yeah, and then like my friend kind of introduced me to the world and the characters and like the funny quirks that the characters have. But he didn't tell me everything, like spoils it for me. He just said, oh hey, do you like this sword that a character has? I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's a cool sword. I was like, oh, this character has it. Here's why they have it. And like, I don't want to spoil. I'll tell you when the character is introduced in the story and the manga issue that they're in, and I'll tell you a bit about that character. But oh my god, it's so good. One of my favorite characters for the first volume though was definitely Tanjiro. But by his opinion, I just like the main character. But we've yet to get to my favorite character, who is he's in the third one, but the fourth one's where he's in the cover. So ooh. But yeah, and fun fact about this manga: it took, when I bought it from, like, not the day after I bought it, but the day after that I got it, which really annoyed me, because the day I did my manga collection, I was like, right, quickly read through Demon Slayer, then put it in the video. Didn't come until the next day, so I was really upset about that. So yay. But yeah, and I've got the third, like up to third issue, so I can't even click. There we go. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I was doing, but so good. But yeah, I do recommend getting at least the first volume. See if you like it. Dip your toes into something new. Is it dip your toes in the water? I don't know. That's it. Anyway, but if you have Netflix and you don't mind, because again, the dark stuff is very tame. You don't really see that much dark. In the manga, it's a little bit more gruesome, in my opinion. But in the anime, they kind of, obviously keep it a little bit more PG. Yeah, either way, just check the series out. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. But yeah, that was my opinion and review on Demon Slayer Volume 1. Don't really know what I'll do next. please leave a comment if you know what I should review next. Just look at my manga collection. You go, oh hey, I want to see your opinion on that one. I'll go, yeah, sure, my dude. Or hey, if there's a manga you say, oh hey, you should definitely check this one out, please let me know and I might buy it. And don't get me wrong, I have bought more manga after that video. So if you're like, oh damn, he doesn't have this, drop a comment saying, oh hey, do you have this manga? I'll be like, hell yeah, I bought it yesterday, and I'll review it. But anyway, see you guys later. Bye.